The 2023 presidential race has reached a junction where the interests of certain people needs to be jettisoned for mutual achievements. Another presidential election is steadily getting closer. Without any doubt, and gladiators are currently warming up to put their hearts into the arena from all sides because of the incumbent edge over any other political parties in the country. The All Progressives Congress, which is the central party, has a stronger advantage in maintaining the presidency. Similarly, owing to the fact that the incumbent occupant of Aso Villa will drop the mantle of leadership as required by the constitution, there is a possibility that the ruling party will create more presidential candidates for 2023. If there's little to go through in the APC zonal agreement of 2014, by then Southwest region should be prepared to welcome the party ticket before the general election of 2023. There's currently only one of the region's leading candidates, the former Lagos governor and chairman, APC national leader, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. While Tinubu is not yet officially declared to be interested in running for the apex office, there are signs and green lights pointing to the fact that he breathed down his neck for the ticket and could crush anyone who tries to prevent him from achieving his ambition, especially from his area. Any sacrifice must be made for the power to return to the Southwest as expected by the APC constitution. It is important to lose an expectations and Tinubu needs to stoop to conquer. It is true that to make this work is financially capable, really, financially capable, to drive the vision and politically strong. But the Jagaban needs to pause. He needs to pause and contemplate its present position as it comes to national acceptability. Tinubu's political stature has dramatically shrunk globally, except even those who love him continue to betray him. And this is why, to push the Southwest agenda for 2023, he has to look within and consider any of these uh, thoroughbred specialists. First, Akinwumi Adesina, really? The president of the African Development Bank, Adesina, is currently completing his second term in office. No one could doubt his ability to carry the country to the next level from the giant strides he took while working as the Federal Minister of Agriculture. His AFDB presidency will be a positive opportunity that will help him thoroughly navigate the country's economy from the current rough terrain to another level. If elected as president in 2023, this is what main politicians such as Tinubu will never accomplish for the country. The second person is Babatunde Raji Fashola. If granted the privilege, the former governor of Lagos State has a great deal to offer the country. For not boasting of major successes in the Ministry of Works and Housing as well as power where he holds authority as minister then and now, Fashola should not be crucified. He was only a government appointee who was only allowed to function in compliance with his employer's dictates. Nigerians would have felt the effect by now if Fashola were to be given a free hand to work much as what he had in Lagos. His success in Lagos is a reflection of how far he could go if he ruled over a nation such as Nigeria. And the third person that can be looked at is a Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Nigeria's vice president is a very successful commodity that Nigerians are yet to explore at maximum potential. Osinbajo knows the problems and woes that actually undermine the economy, aside from being a sound son. But based on the fact that he's liable and accountable to his principal, there's nothing he can do. The professor of law knows the appropriate button to press to get the government back on its feet again if he's constitutionally elected as president of the country. And the fourth person is Kayode Fayemi, the governor of the state of Ekiti, has been at the front line of a greater Nigeria since the 1980s. He had gone into exile because he entered policies while attempting during the dark old days to stand against the maladministration of dictators. Fayemi has what it takes to lead Nigeria and of the woods as an older PhD in foreign affairs, defense, and strategic studies combined with his political background around the country. What Nigeria wants to get to work is not a political heavyweight at the forefront of affairs or an accomplished politician. To make things happen in office, the country needs an experienced technocrat and thoroughbred specialist, and this can only be done if a politician like Tinubu can lower his ego for the mutual benefits of all. Okay. Well, I think this writer is speaking, he's speaking his own mind, and that is how he feels. But I don't think whether Nigerians will agree to this submission of this writer. The writer's name is Omo Baba Friday. Okay, is the one who wrote this article. This article is coming from that a particular platform. I don't know what you think about these people that have been mentioned. That if really the power should go back to the southwest, definitely these are the people they need to present if they want to get it. If not, it might slip off their hands. One thing we are talking about rotation, and zoning. We don't even know the agreement that these people had. If we want to go by their policies, we are not talking about the reality. If we want to go by what they are talking about, because Fashola came out and said, because from all indications, there is no written agreement that it has to be this after this, it has to be this, and that was a mistake they made. And what's this man's name? Tinubu to have gone through all those arrangements just verbally is very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate if there were no written agreements or documents to back this whole thing up. You just believe somebody. Okay, oh, I hope so. And again, if we talk about PDP they've been in power at least for some time, and this issue of rotation has really been working for them. But in APC, it does not mean if at all, because people are saying, oh, the power should go to the southeast. APC has not been in power for a very long time. So if APC, maybe they will start with the northerners. Now the northerner has done their own part. Then APC, if at all, they might say, oh, they want to go to southwest, which is fine. Maybe after then, they will now go to southeast. So, but if we don't think thoroughly, if we are looking at PDP's setting to now judge them, oh, yes, North has been going there, Southwest has been going there, this and that. Don't forget, of course, we know that once they have, once they are trying to play this their selfish politics, they'll begin to align the same way. They can join each other. But if for the benefit of the doubt, let's just even give it to them, they might decide to start from the north, and from the north to the southwest, then they'll begin to rotate it from there. But if we are looking at north, or we are looking at the PDP, the way PDP has been going, I think it will be wise for PDP to choose from a southeast. That is my opinion. PDP has the right now, because they've been in power, they've rotated the position among the other geopolitical region. So it is now for them to go to the east. So APC can decide to now go to southwest. Since they just started and they started with the north, they now further go back to the southwest. That's just my opinion. That's just the way I'm reasoning it. But at the end of the day, Nadia Palava, the problem we have is that the same constitution, all of them will still be following. But if we just want to look at it at face value, that's why we can say that. But we know that it goes beyond that. Well, the advice is that Tinubu should not just even bother himself. If he wants the power to come back to the southwest, he should just look at these people and see if he can support them. Someone believes here that says, I'm a Yoruba man, but we have to respect the right of others to have a peaceful society. Let power shift to the south east. Please, for sake of equity, fairness, and justice, 2023 Igbo presidency, hashtag 2023 Igbo presidency. whether it is from the south, whether it's from the north, whosoever that wants to be there should be somebody who is competent. And we have to change this mindset. And how do we change this, the old order, the constitution that is already faulty? That is another problem. Anybody can be the DC. Then when things are okay, nobody cares where you come from. The most important thing, you are the servant. You are being sent to do the right thing. Do the thing and just get the job done. We don't care who is doing it. Just get the job done. We want result. That is what Nigerians are even concerned about. If at all you want to do rotation, let us have somebody who is qualified, not say anyhow person, not somebody who is just going to be given that position based on sentiments. So, guys, let us hear your opinion. Let's know what you think about this submission.